Sacrifice isn't pretty. It's not glamorous. It's the gritty, back-breaking work that happens when everyone else has gone to sleep. It's the choices you make when you're staring into the abyss. And the abyss is staring right back, daring you to blink. Sacrifice is the currency of the strong, the toll you pay on the road to greatness. You think success comes free? You think those at the top haven't given up more than you can imagine? The difference between you and them is simple. They understood that to hold the trophy high, you have to lay everything else down. Sacrifice is the battlefield where warriors are made, not of war, but of life. Every step forward is a fight, and every dream you chase is a battle. So, what's the weapon of choice? Not strength, not strategy. It's the will to sacrifice. The dust settles not on those who just stand tall, but on those who gave up everything to still be standing. Sacrifice means saying no to what's easy, saying no to the distractions when your goals demand more. It's waking up before the world, grinding when no one's watching, putting in the work that others run from. Let's talk reality. Sacrifice isn't some romantic notion. It's the sweat on your brow, the ache in your muscles, and the fire that burns through your excuses like paper. It's loving something bigger than yourself, bigger than comfort. It's a love that consumes you, a love that drives you, defines you. But this love, it promises you nothing, no guarantees, no certainty, just the grind, the sacrifice. But for those who answer that call, for those who are willing to lay it all on the line, it can deliver everything. So tell me, what are you willing to sacrifice? What excuses are you willing to burn to chase your dreams? The path to your dreams. It's paved with pieces of yourself you'll leave behind. The further you go, the more you'll lose. But remember this, sacrifice is not a loss. It's an investment. It's betting on yourself, your future, the vision of who you want to become. And like any good investment, it demands patience, persistence, and the guts to keep going when everything in you screams to quit. Sacrifice is enduring pain for a purpose. It's knowing that temporary discomfort is the price of permanent change. It's the decision to keep moving forward when every fiber of your being wants to run for the familiar, the comfortable. But here's the secret. In the end, sacrifice isn't about what you lose. It's about what you gain. It's the strength you discover when there's nothing left. It's the person you become when all that's left is your ambition, your determination, your raw courage. Now, pause for a moment. If you're still with me, hit that subscribe button. You're here because you want more out of life, and trust me, you're going to need to sacrifice for it. This journey, it's not for the weak. So subscribe, because this isn't the last time we're going to talk about the grind. So I'll ask you again, what are you willing to sacrifice? Because if the answer is anything but everything, then you're not ready. The grind will chew you up. But if you're ready, if you can say, I'll sacrifice anything for my dreams, then welcome to the grind. Welcome to the battle. Welcome to the life of sacrifice. And trust me, it's worth every damn moment. Because at the end of the day, you won't remember the comfort you gave up. You won't look back and miss the nights you slept in, the times you took it easy. No, you'll remember the fight. You'll remember the sleepless nights, the early mornings, the sweat, the grind, the sacrifice. And when you stand at the top, when the world looks at you and sees greatness, you'll know it wasn't the victory that defined you. It was the sacrifice. So let's stop pretending success comes without sacrifice. Let's stop believing the lie that you can have everything you want without giving up something in return. That's not how it works. If you want it bad enough, you're going to have to give everything. And when you give everything, that's when the world gives back. Sacrifice isn't a choice, it's a necessity. It's not a maybe, it's a must. So I'm asking you now, are you ready to give up your excuses? Are you ready to lay it all down for your dreams? Because the road ahead is long, the journey is brutal, but on the other side of sacrifice, everything you've ever wanted is waiting for you. So again, I'll ask, what are you willing to sacrifice to get there? To get to the top, to see your dreams become a reality? Because if you're not ready to burn your excuses, if you're not ready to sacrifice, then what are you doing here? Success is built on sacrifice. It's fueled by the excuses you refuse to make. It's driven by the nights you gave up, the moments of comfort you left behind. So the question is, will you sacrifice for your dreams, or will you let your excuses win? Choose wisely, because in the end, the world belongs to those who are willing to sacrifice. Now tell me, what are you made of?